Welcome to Mother Cluckers. My name is Debbie. Do ducks have teeth? I'm going to talk about that today. Ducks don't have teeth at all. Even though it might look like they do, especially when they open their bills, those are not actual teeth. What you're seeing are tiny comb-like edges called lamellae. These are soft, flexible structures inside a duck's bill that help them grab and filter food, but they aren't hard like teeth and they can't chew. Instead of chewing, ducks swallow their food whole or break it into smaller pieces using their beaks. If you've ever watched a duck eat, you'll notice that they pick at the ground or water with their bills, scoop up food, and then swallow it down. That's because their beaks are designed more like little scoops or strainers, not like mouths with teeth for biting or chewing. Those lamellae help ducks separate good food from things they don't want to eat. For example, if a duck is dabbling in a pond, it might scoop up mud, tiny bugs, and water all at once. Then it uses its lamellae to push the water and mud back out, keeping just the bugs or little bits of food it wants. It's kind of like how a whale uses baleen to filter food, but in a duck-sized version. Since ducks can't chew, they need a little help with digestion, and that's where their gizzard comes in. The gizzard is a strong muscle in their digestive system that acts like a grinder. Ducks swallow small pebbles or grit, and those tiny stones go into the gizzard to help crush the food they eat. So instead of using teeth to chew, ducks basically carry their chewing tools inside their bodies. And don't worry, those stones don't hurt them. Ducks naturally know to pick up the right kind of grit to help them digest food properly. It's just one of the many ways ducks are built differently from mammals. Even though ducks don't have teeth, their beaks are pretty powerful tools. Different duck breeds have different shaped bills depending on what they eat. Some have flatter bills to scoop water and mud, while others have longer, narrower bills to grab insects or small fish. Since ducks don't chew, they also don't have to worry about toothaches, cavities, or dental problems like we do. That might sound silly, but it's a big benefit. Their simple, toothless design means fewer health issues related to eating. Instead of relying on teeth, ducks rely on their instincts, their bill shape, and their gizzards to handle all their food needs efficiently. Also, their bill isn't just a feeding tool, it's a sensory tool too. Ducks have sensitive nerve endings in the tip of their beaks, especially the upper one. This helps them feel around in the mud or water to find food even when they can't see it. So not only are they toothless, they're also incredibly clever eaters who can forage with precision. If you've ever heard someone say, "That duck bit me," what actually happened is a pinch or a firm grab with the bill. It might feel uncomfortable, but remember, there's no bite force like you get from an animal with teeth. Ducks can't really bite in the way a dog or a cat can. Ducklings start using their bills to explore right after hatching. Their lamellae help them learn what's food and what's not, like sorting tiny bugs from sand or scooping up tiny seeds floating in the water. Even as babies, they're learning to filter feed without ever needing teeth. Ducks also have what's called a nail at the tip of their upper bill. It's a small, hard bump that helps them dig into the dirt or tug at plants. Think of it like a built-in fingernail or little tool helping them with food that's stuck or hard to reach. It's just one more way their bill does extra work in place of teeth. Some people also don't realize that ducks don't chew their food at all, not even a little bit. Once they grab it with their bill, they just toss it back and swallow it. That's why you'll often see ducks bobbing their heads when they eat. They're helping food slide down into their throats. And just like chickens, ducks swallow little pebbles or grit that go into their gizzard. The gizzard is a powerful muscle that crushes food into small digestible pieces. It's like a built-in blender that does the job of teeth after the food is swallowed. That grit gets replaced naturally over time as ducks continue to pick up tiny rocks while foraging. Also, ducks' bills come in different colors and shapes depending on the breed or species. For example, Pekin ducks have bright orange bills, while Muscovy ducks usually have a darker, bumpier one. Even though all of them are toothless, the design of the bill tells you a lot about how the duck eats. A duck that eats mostly plants and grains will have more lamellae, while one that eats fish will have a bill that looks sharper and more hooked. A lot of people don't know that a duck's bill is constantly growing, just like our fingernails. Because they rub it on rough surfaces, scoop through mud, and use it to grab food, their bills wear down naturally over time. But if a duck can't file it down, for example, if it lives on soft ground with no rough surfaces, its bill can actually overgrow and cause trouble with eating. That's why backyard duck keepers often give them rough areas or even bricks to help them keep their bills trimmed. Another interesting part of the duck's mouth is the tongue. It's small but powerful. A duck's tongue helps move food toward the back of the throat. And here's a surprise. Some duck tongues even have tiny backward-facing barbs on them. These help grab food and push it down, especially in species that eat fish or insects. And while ducks don't chew or use teeth, they still have to watch out for choking. If they try to eat something too big or if the food isn't soft enough, it can get stuck. That's why they always need access to clean water. Water helps ducks swallow and keeps food moving smoothly down into the gizzard. This is also why ducks love to eat while dipping their food in water. It's not just for fun, it's necessary. It's also worth noting that even though they have no teeth, ducks are really messy eaters. They splash, scoop, and spray food and water everywhere. But in their own way, they're super efficient. They eat quickly, move on, and let their amazing bodies do the rest of the work internally. So while ducks don't have teeth like we do, they don't need them. Nature gave them all kinds of clever features, from built-in strainers to grinding gizzards, to help them thrive in their watery world. It's another cool reminder that not everything needs to work like humans to work well. So while it might surprise people to learn that ducks don't have teeth, it's actually just one more way these birds are uniquely built for their environment. From filtering food in ponds to grinding it up with their gizzard, ducks are perfectly equipped to live tooth-free. Nature gave them all the tools they need, just not the kind that need brushing. We hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us a comment below on what you think about ducks having no teeth. We'd be interested to get your take on it. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.